Well, everybody, thank you for coming down. Sergeant Aaron Road, Media Relations Officer for the Vancouver Police Department. Road is R-O-E-D. Vancouver Police are warning the public about a stranger sex assault of a teenager this past Tuesday, January 28th, in Vancouver's west side. A 17-year-old girl was walking home following a sporting event at Churchill Secondary School. At around 6 o'clock p.m., on Tuesday evening, she was walking west on West 54th Avenue between Montgomery Street and Osler Street. That's just to the west of Oak Street. She was grabbed from behind by an unknown male. She was able to fight her attacker off and run away. We have a very limited description of the suspect. What we do know is he was wearing dark clothing and was very tall. We are asking anybody who has dash cam footage or those who have vehicles equipped with factory video surveillance similar to a Tesla, who were in the area of West 54th and Oak Street at around 6 p.m. on January 28th to contact our investigators at 604-717-0602. We are encouraging people who are to be aware of their surroundings and to call 911 if they do see any suspicious activity. We're also encouraging students, not only from Churchill Secondary, but anywhere in that neighborhood, to walk in groups and to be aware of their surroundings, to let their parents and guardians know where they are and when they're going to be home. We're not trying to instill fear into the community, but we want everyone to know that this incident did happen and to be aware and that there is a male out there who committed this assault. Is there any questions?
Did she get a look at her face at all?
That's one of the reasons we have a very limited description right now. What we do know is he was tall, wearing all black clothing. So we are reaching out to anybody who may have dash cam footage or surveillance video from their cars in that area at 6 o'clock p.m. on January 28th, the Tuesday, to contact our investigators, because that surveillance video or dash cam footage may have the suspect in it and allow us to identify him.
Was the victim injured?
The victim did sustain minor physical injuries. It's a very traumatic incident for her to go through, and we are glad that she was able to fight her attacker off and get home.
You mentioned that you wanted surveillance footage specifically from factory video surveillance, similar to a Tesla. Is there a reason for that?
Well, it's factory video surveillance, similar to a Tesla. These vehicles have running surveillance video, which goes 24 hours a day, so it doesn't have to be specifically on, like dash cam footage you have to push record. Teslas and I believe other vehicles with the same technology, the video surveillance is continually running. So they may not even know that they gathered the video footage, and it may be in their hard drives.
There were incidents that happened in Coquitlam as well, with women being sexually assaulted in a park. How do you think, do you have any thoughts on these incidents that are happening in the public?
The Vancouver Police are aware of what happened in Coquitlam. I know the RCMP is actively investigating all of those incidents. We do know that this is not related to the Coquitlam incidents. Like we said, we are not trying to instill fear into anybody in the neighborhood. We just want them to be aware that this incident happened and be aware of their surroundings. To be safe out there, to call 911 if they do see any suspicious activity. Thank you very much for coming down. Sorry, just one more question.
Can you comment on the arrest of a pimp in Montreal? Any Vancouver connection? You guys had tweeted about that.
Vancouver Police Sexual Exploitation Unit is aware of the arrest in Montreal. I believe during the course of their investigation, they say there may be ties to British Columbia. Our investigators are looking into this, and we have corresponded with Montreal Police. At this time, we don't have any information regarding that, and that's all we have at this time.
Is the VPD doing anything security-wise around this school?
We are working with the Vancouver School Board They've also put out a letter to students from Churchill Secondary, and they have advised other schools in the vicinity. Our school liaison unit is actively working in the school, working with students. We also have our victim services unit who is available if anybody does need to talk. Thank you.